the company that sponsors literally every YouTuber you have ever heard of.
It's time to talk about our sponsor, HelloFresh.
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 Is HelloFresh.
HelloFresh.
I know that was only 5, but you get the idea. Unless you've been living under a rock for the past 8 years, you have heard of HelloFresh. So today, I'm gonna review it for you, completely unsponsored. Is it worth it? Is it a scam? Today I'm gonna let you know. Full disclosure, I have been a subscriber of HelloFresh since the end of 2018 to the beginning of 2019. Spoiler alert, I love HelloFresh. As a single person, when I moved out of my parents' house, I had no idea how to cook for myself. I would buy a bunch of groceries to make a meal for myself, get like the smallest amount of produce and cheese and other perishable items, and make the meal I wanted, and then, without a doubt, the extra produce and perishable items that I had bought would go bad, like, within a week, because as a single person, there's no way that I could physically eat it all before it went bad. I was also a vegetarian, and I'm incredibly uncreative when it comes to cooking. I would just make, like, pasta, like mac and cheese, or like, I was eating exclusively pasta for several months, and I was so bored of it. I had no idea what to do. I would look up recipes, and then the whole cycle of wasting food would continue, and I was sick of it, right? So I decided to give up and give HelloFresh a try. At that point, HelloFresh was like kind of a new sponsor for YouTubers, but it was everywhere. Like, literally everywhere. I remember I used Drew Gooden's discount code, you're welcome Drew, and since then it's really helped me get like a good variety of meals and eat healthier. Anyway, I figured the best way to review a food subscription box is to cook a meal together, so let's do that. So today we're cooking sun-dried tomato spaghetti. I've made this several times before, and I'll tell you now that it's really good. It's not my favorite, but it comes together pretty quick, and I'm always a sucker for pasta. Step 1. Bring a large pot of salted water to a boil. Wash and dry produce. Finely chop sun-dried tomatoes. Peel and mince or grate garlic. They always only send like 1 or 2 cloves of garlic, so I always add more. Halve grape tomatoes lengthwise. Place in a small bowl and toss with a drizzle of olive oil, salt, and pepper. Pick parsley leaves from stems. Finely chop leaves. Step 2. Once water is boiling, add spaghetti to pot. Cook, stirring occasionally until al dente, 9 to 11 minutes. Reserve 1/3 cup of pasta cooking water, then drain. Step 3. Toast almonds. I definitely forgot to do this step until a little later. Step 4. Do you like my giant frying pan? I got it from Bed Bath & Beyond while it was going out of business and didn't realize how large it would be in comparison to my stove. But it's my favorite pan, don't judge me! Heat a drizzle of olive oil in the pan used for almonds over medium heat. I just used another pan, it's fine. Add sun-dried tomatoes and garlic. Cook, stirring occasionally, until fragrant, 1 to 2 minutes. Season with salt and pepper. Stir in stock concentrate and 1/3 cup of plain water. Bring to a simmer and cook until slightly reduced, 1 to 2 minutes. Reduce heat to low and whisk in cream cheese until fully incorporated. Okay, now we're toasting the almonds. Heat a large dry pan over medium-high heat. Add almonds and cook, stirring often until fragrant and lightly browned, 2 to 4 minutes. Turn off heat, transfer to a second small bowl, wipe out pan. Step 5. Stir grape tomatoes into the pan with the sauce. I always like to cook my grape tomatoes more because I'm not the biggest fan of raw tomatoes, so I cooked it a little more before I added the drained spaghetti, half of the Parmesan, and 1 tablespoon of butter. Toss to combine. Stir in half of the chopped parsley, season with salt and pepper. Turn off heat. Step 6. Divide pasta between bowls. Top with toasted almonds, remaining Parmesan, and remaining chopped parsley. Serve. And we're done. Let's see how I did. Yeah, it's great. It's a great simple meal. If you like tomatoes, it's very tomato heavy, but I've never been like the biggest fan of tomatoes, but I still like the dish. Yeah, I'm not a food reviewer, so I don't know how to describe things. It's like creamy and it's flavorful. I love it when recipes have like toasted nuts in it because I love any sort of like hazelnut, almond, stuff like that. So yeah,
it's great. I would give it like a 4 out of 5. So, woohoo.
So how much is HelloFresh? I get 3 meals a week, 2 servings per meal, and it's $70 including shipping. Is it expensive? Yes. Is it worth it? That's up to you. If I went to the grocery store as someone who lives in like the greater Seattle area and I bought all of the individual ingredients I would need to make all of these meals, it would be way more than what I spend. And once again, I'd waste food, and I hate wasting food. I hate wasting food, and I really can't afford to waste food, right? It's just throwing money away, and I can't stand it. For me, it's worth it because I don't have to go to the store, and I don't waste food. Take a shot every time I say I don't waste food. Also, some of the pasta and rice dishes end up stretching to be 3 servings, so it's great for me. There are so many meals that you can choose from every week. I've never gotten any of the meat, so I can't attest to the quality of it, so keep that in mind. Some cons. The instructions don't always tell you to season your food every single step. So if you follow the instructions to a T, you'll probably end up under seasoning your food, in my opinion. Also, when I was making a dish for my mom, it was a taco dish, she pointed out that there was a lot of prep involved, which I suppose she's right in that circumstance. There's a lot of like chopping, like onions and peppers and like quick pickling and marinating and just a lot of prep work. So if that's something that bothers you, you don't want to chop anything, I get it, but there are other options where you don't have to like prep everything. And the website also like gives you recipe cards for like every single meal, so you can check how much prep work comes before you like add that meal to your box, you know? Over the years I've had HelloFresh, they made a couple of mistakes. They've sent me the wrong recipe or the wrong recipe card. They've like left out an ingredient or added an extra ingredient. When they gave me the wrong recipe, I filed a complaint and they gave me like a $10 credit. So you're probably not going to get like a full refund, but you'll get $10 off your next box. I don't know. So HelloFresh, would I recommend it? Yes. Would I take a sponsorship from them? Yes, I would. I honestly and genuinely think that they are a great service. I've never gotten any rotten produce, and all of the recipes turn out pretty dang good. So, YouTubers are not lying to you when they promote HelloFresh. HelloFresh, please sponsor me.